Okay, Billy and Amy, Stella has just finished a 12-week program with LearningRx. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Tell us, what were your concerns before coming to LearningRx? What did you see in Stella that was concerning you?
We were concerned mostly about her wantingness to learn and to love learning.
She was losing that?
She gave up easily when it came to really tough tasks, and we just wanted her to try to focus a little bit more so that she could, be at learning, try to learn a little bit longer with things.
So she wasn't able to sustain her focus and attend to her work?
Yeah.
One of my concerns coming was that I know Stella really loves to take on new knowledge and acquire new knowledge, and I felt like she was becoming very frustrated, and I was concerned that she was going to learn to hate reading and hate learning because it was a struggle for her. And so that was one of my biggest concerns, is that I didn't want her to lose a love for knowledge, or because of the difficulty in
And so she
acquiring
came,
new knowledge.
you did an assessment, and what did we discover?
So in the assessment, it showed that Stella did have a lot of baseline intelligence, and there were a few areas where she was struggling with visual processing and processing speed that LearningRx probably could help her with.
Yeah.
And although probably wouldn't be necessary for her, it might help her to overcome some of those tasks and potentially
Some of the frustration.
Potentially get some confidence so that she could enjoy learning more.
And so what was her program like?
Her program was like she would come in every day, meet with her instructor, would come through the door, and sometimes we'd wait in the waiting room. And Stella would, she was sort of anxious at times, eager at other times. Sometimes she'd be tired, excited a lot of the time. She learned how to develop a rapport with Will, her instructor.
Yeah.
And really
a good match?
Great match. And she really enjoyed working with Will. He was a very gentle teacher.
And she stuck with it?
She stuck with it, and she had some issues along the way that Will sort of pointed out for her. And she tried her hardest, and she enjoyed coming.
And so now what have you seen? What changes or improvements have you seen?
So I think the biggest thing that I've seen just in overall is Stella's a little more positive in general.
Yeah.
And she's definitely more excited about learning, and she has verbalized that feels like it's helped her a lot in her ability to read, and her she doesn't give up as easily.
Yeah.
And I think she's happier, and I think she's really proud of herself. And so I think it's given her a lot of confidence, which is one of the things she was really struggling with before.
And that's so critical at that age. It's everything at that age, actually.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you guys for
Thank you.
coming and being part of this, and
We had a great
we hope to
time.
hear good things and bring her back in a year and
Yeah.
give her another assessment.
We'd love to do that.
Thanks.
Thank you.